We're here back at the Fantasy Bar. NBA six-pack fresh off the tap. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you on FanDuel and DraftKings. And we are going happy hour every single play under 9,000 on both sites. We're going to hammer home in the mid-range. I've got some correlations, some values, some guys playing some massive minutes, and a beast of the night that's been absolutely crushing it. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Hope everybody out there had a great weekend. March Madness in full swing. NBA nearing the home stretch of the playoffs, and baseball right around the corner. So, little programming note here. As the NBA gets into this time of the year where injuries just start to pile up, we have to make so many adjustments. We will be doing 2 more NBA videos before we turn our attention to MLB here in the Fantasy Bar. Today's video, and then Wednesday will be the last day for our NBA six-packs for this season. Doesn't do you guys any good for me to give you a bunch of players, analysis, and then have to change everything all throughout the day with all the injuries. And baseball is back. So Friday will be our first baseball video. Hopefully get that out by Thursday, but 2 more NBA videos to go. So let's finish strong. While you are here, you enjoy the content, take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the videos. All right, ton of injuries here tonight. We gave you all of those in our preview video you can find that accompanies these videos each and every day on YouTube. Quick video with the injuries and the recap from the previous video. All right, let's get started here. This guy, one of the guys with a questionable tag, but we're going to roll with it anyway. We're talking Jordan Poole of Washington. Some of you saying, why are you rolling the questionable guy? If he's scratched, we'll make the adjustment. I love the spot if he's able to give it a go, so I wanted to include him here in this video. So we'll keep a close eye on his injury status here, but if he's in, he's a guy I definitely want in my lineup. We already know the Wizards going to be without both Kyle Kuzma and Tyus Jones. With both those guys off the floor this season, it's Poole that sees a huge over 9% usage bump with those guys not on the floor, and he's given us realistic upside here, 6, 7, 8x at these prices, under 7K on both sites. Takes out more of a distributor role without Jones and has to score even more with Kyle Kuzma off the floor. You add it all together, prices a little bit underpriced. He's in there. He's going to be in my lineups. Jordan Poole leading us off here on Monday night. All right, let's get some correlation on the other side of the game with Nikola Vucevic of the Bulls. So production been a little bit of a roller coaster here for Vucevic, up and down. That may scare some people away, but does have 7 double-doubles over the last 11 games. And what a spot here we get against the Washington Wizards. 1 meeting so far for Vuce against Washington, 29 points, 13 rebounds in that game, good for almost 51 DraftKings points, and it makes sense. Wizards have been historically bad against centers, give up the most points per game, the most rebounds per game, and of course the most fantasy points per game to this position. Smash spot here tonight for Nikola Vucevic. All right, to the mid-range next with the real-life Iron Man. We're talking Miles McBride of the Knicks. So played 48 minutes the other day. We know Tibbs loves to throw his guys out there and play him a ton of minutes, but he has absolutely been doing that. 44 more minutes now in 3 straight games and really giving his team some nice offense, averaging 22 points per game over the last 3. Good matchup here against the Detroit Pistons. We're talking bottom 4 in fantasy points allowed to both point guards and shooting guards. He's going to stay in this role, which he should. Nick's still dealing with a bunch of injuries. Randall and Anunoby going to be out once again here tonight. He's underpriced for this current role and for this matchup. Miles McBride, one of my favorites in the mid-range. All right, another team that is potentially banged up here tonight. We're talking Denver. We're rolling Aaron Gordon. I think the Nuggets may decide to play it safe here with Jokic and Murray both listed as questionable here tonight against Memphis. Can likely win this game without both of those guys. And if they are out, Gordon has shown us what kind of upside he has. First, the numbers, 5% usage bump with those 2 off the floor, but the DraftKings points jump 14.5 per game when those 2 guys are not around, and really showed us in that last game what kind of upside he has. 22-12, 5-3 in that game against the Portland Trailblazers. Good for over 51 DraftKings points on the matchup. Not quite as easy tonight with the Memphis Grizzlies. But again, I think Jokic, Murray sit. One of them comes back. I still like Aaron Gordon. If both of them come back, we may have to make some adjustments. We'll roll the dice here. He could be the key cog in this Denver Nuggets offense. All right, up next, a guy you're probably sick of seeing, but the sites are not adjusting the prices. Going to keep going back to the well on Trent Jr. So been a fixture and a staple here of these videos of late. Unfortunately got scratched the other day. We had to make some adjustments, but when he's been in the lineup, this guy has been absolutely crushing it. Barnes quickly Barrett, all on the sidelines once again tonight. 10% usage jump for Gary Trent with those guys off the floor, and been about as consistent as we could ask for here. 32 or more DraftKings points now in 7 of the last 8 games. The Nets, bottom 12 in points to shooting guards, 3-pointers allowed, fantasy points allowed, and Trent has shown us a nice ceiling well into the 40s here. These prices are up near $7K in this current roll. Take advantage once again here tonight with Gary Trent Jr. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Free to play, easy to play. Most importantly, and thank you to you guys for hanging out here in the Fantasy Bar. All you got to do, click that thumbs up button and head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight. For my Beast of the Night, whoever's guess is the closest, we're going to give you an absolutely free week of a RotoGrinders Premium. What a time. If you have some RotoGrinders Premium, all new pricing has been announced. Make sure you go check that out. Combo on almost every single sport, all under one umbrella. Take advantage while you can. Special offer, but the winner tonight going to get that all for free for a week to preview everything MLB right around the corner. So great time to get some RotoGrinders Premium. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play for Monday night. You know, Matt, the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. And one guy I think is very underpriced right now, and he's up there in price a little bit. We're talking Jaylen Green of the Rockets, tonight's Beast of the Night. Price has gone up some. I don't think it's gone up high enough here with the way this kid has been playing. Şengün, Jabari Smith going to be out tonight dealing with that suspension. And Green sees a huge 9.5% usage bump with those guys off the floor. And it's taken his game to all new heights here, averaging over 34 points per game over the last 5. That's just points. 51 or more DraftKings points now in 4 of his last 5. Upside near 70 here for Jaylen Green. Great matchup as well. So still under 9,000, living up to some of that potential we saw coming out of the NBA draft. Jaylen Green, easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Monday night NBA six-pack. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, you know where to find me. Hit me up in that YouTube comment section or on Twitter at Beermakersfan. Don't forget your guess for fantasy points on FanDuel for Jaylen Green. First shot at a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Reminder, last NBA video coming up on Wednesday. Then we will turn our attention to MLB, kicking off with our first video on Friday. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salute. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck here in the NBA tonight. See you on Wednesday. Good luck, everybody.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on rotogrinders.com/videos.